as we know, the Chinese are supporting Russia in the Ukraine conflict. The Chinese did not agree with the wording that the Western foreign ministers had proposed during the G20 foreign ministers summit, which is why the summit ended without the foreign ministers reaching to a conclusion. So China is supporting Russia. China is being overtly pro-Russia, and yet it is playing a double game. Let me show you this. That's why I say that even if India and China demarcate the border, India can still not trust China. This is why. So this is the news report that's come out recently. Excuse me. China challenges Russia by restoring Chinese names of cities on their border. And this is the new map. No, this is not the map, but yeah. So China's Ministry of Natural Resources has issued new regulations on map content, which require the addition of old Chinese names to the current Russian pronounced geographical names of 8 places on the Russia-Chinese border. These place names include Vladivostok, Khabarovsk, one island, and one mountain. So they have renamed Vladivostok to Haishenwai. They have renamed Sakhalin Island to Kuyedao. So that's what the Chinese are doing. So they are indirectly claiming Russian territory. Yeah. So Vladivostok is being called Haishenwai, which means Sea Cucumber Bay. And Sakhalin Island is now being called Kuyedao, and so on. And China has lost large expanses of land in its northern region due to invasion by Russians, Asia Times explains. So they are once again trying to pressurize Russia. No matter who they ally with, they also play a double game and keep the pressure up on their own allies. The Chinese can never ever be trusted. Even if you enter into an official alliance with them, they will still backstab you. That's what the Chinese are doing right now with Russia no less. And that's a whole history behind it. The Russian Far East, the Chinese once had claim to that a long time ago, like 2 centuries ago. This seems to be the actual map here. They are renaming things. That they are putting a Chinese name on Russian places. This is a translation from Chinese to English. Obviously, there we are. Yes. So now, this is from 2022. The Chinese have this social networking site called Weibo. It's their version of Twitter. And the sentiment is that we got Hong Kong back. Why not Vladivostok? That's what the sentiment is, and it's a government-approved sentiment. And this is the same news. China changes Russia-China border place names. And obviously, Vladivostok is not on the Russia-China border. And yet they've changed the name of Vladivostok as well. So it's not just names of places on the Russia-China border. It's other places as well that belong to Russia. So that is the double game the Chinese are playing. They're trying to backstab Russia, or at the very least, keep up the pressure or add additional pressure on Russia. So that's typical of China. That's part of their old playbook.